Hi, Mark Stewart here, author of Names Will Hurt Me, Healing for Victims of Bullying. I want to talk to you today about cyberbullying. You hear a lot about it, but why is it such a problem? Or why do people engage in it that wouldn't even normally bully someone? And why is it important? Why can't people just turn off their computers? Well, let's really dig into it a little bit. First of all, the problem with cyberbullying is that people think they're anonymous. It's not face-to-face. They're more willing to be mean, to be vicious, because they're not standing there face-to-face with you. So even people who normally might not bully can be really rude, mean, and consistently to the point that with some young people, they've actually committed suicide over cyberbullying. I'll give you an example. Nobody is exempt. Gabby Douglas. Okay, here's an athlete who's won multiple gold medals for the U.S. She didn't put her hand over her heart like several of the other gymnasts were during one of the medal ceremonies. Now, it could have been that she was doing a protest for Black Lives Matter. That is not my place here. I don't care about the politics. If she was or she wasn't, that's not important at this point. Yeah, you can disagree with her, you can agree with her. But not even a gymnast who's won multiple gold medals for the U.S. and is loved by so many people is really immune from the cyberbullying. People were calling her names. People were telling her that she was unpatriotic. Some people were telling her she didn't like this country to get out. There's no place for that. Even people that I know, if they were to look at her in the face, wouldn't have ever said something like that. We're saying mean, hurtful things. Now, you can agree or disagree with their stance if that was so. But it might have been that she was just in the moment, she was standing at attention, and she didn't think about putting her hand over her heart. There's a lot of emotion going on. I don't know if it was a protest or just that she didn't think about it. But who cares? Why does it matter? And why are people attacking her? Because they're anonymous and they want to attack someone. People get hurt and they get angry and they're looking for a cause. They're looking for somebody to be angry at. And the web, especially Facebook and Twitter and these other places, other social media, give them a place that they can vent and just unload on people. And that's not the way to handle things. Cyberbullying, some people say, well, if you're being cyberbullied, why not just shut the computer off? Well, it's not necessarily that easy, especially when you're talking young people. Most people now, their lives revolve around their phones, their computers. Social media is how they connect with others. So you want them to take the main way that they have grown up and learned to communicate, take that away from them simply because they can turn their computer off. No. The people need to stop being mean. And if you have been the victim of cyberbullying, I want to tell you right now, don't believe what they say. It's lies. It's people being mean because they either have an agenda, maybe they're jealous of you. A lot of times bullying happens because someone's jealous of you. And they are trying to bring you down to their level. Maybe somebody's trying to get social clout out of the situation. Whatever it is, it's not truth, it's lies. You are worthy of love. The people who are being cyberbullied, Gabby is a woman to be admired, even if it was a political act that maybe wasn't in the best taste. Again, that's not my place whether it was in good taste or not. But even if it wasn't in the best taste, she is a woman to be admired. She's been a role model for so many young girls with her work ethic, and she's always been kind, and she's always, in interviews, been very sweet and very supportive of this country. We've got to stop this. If you are one who has done this, that you've unloaded on somebody online, realize that it brings real pain and real hurt. It's got to stop. And again, if you've been the victim of cyberbullying, you are not what they said. You are not what other people say about you. You can learn to define yourself on your terms. I know because I did it. Now, I didn't have cyberbullying. It was mostly face-to-face, but I went through hell for so long. And I was so angry and I was so hurt. And I overcame it. You can too. I believe in you.